I don't think I like that either. It's another Friday night, and we're waiting for people to show up. Da-da-da-da-da. That's all recorded, you know. Oh, John Dilly. Hey, John, how you doing? Oh, man, that Sparky guy again? So who's the female guest? Well, I can't tell you that. You'll have to wait and find out. There you go. Hey, Ron B., how you doing? Cheryl Crow, how's it going? Are we all ready to learn something about some power to the people? Indian Head Valley Railroad. How you doing, Wilmer? Yes, I do have a special guest here, and hopefully you guys will enjoy his company as well as I do. And we'll be showing him here in a few minutes. But I'm first going to go over my regular routine stuff. Hey, Hot Rod Rodney, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you can make it in. So I'm going to wait a few minutes before I actually get going on this. How you doing, Jesse? How's it going, man? Warm in Tucson? Yeah, it's warm here in Phoenix too. Captain Boldo Mike. How's it going, Mike? How's the kids doing? What I got watching here? I got 12 in here. And 3 ups already. Wow. Hey, Ralph, how's it going, buddy? I'm staying a couple of minutes. Okay. I know you got some stuff to do. Hey, Kevin Brown, how's it going? Scrumptious model trains. We want to see your face and we want to know your name. So are you going to provide us that tonight? 78 degrees in Michigan right now. Good, it's Friday, yeah. It's warm enough not to wear shoes. I might be coming soon. All right, well, I'll give you a break, Scrumptious. And by the way, make sure you guys check out your end cards and the end screens and the cards, because you never know whose channel I'm going to be giving shout outs to. All right, so anyhow, we're going to get going on this here. And the first thing I want to do, the very first thing I want to do is Wednesday night live sessions with Sparky 107. I didn't forget. See, I didn't forget. Anyhow, give him a look-see, because he's got some good stuff going on his live streams on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sorry. Hello, Mrs. Container Man. I'm driving. Let's go. Special guest Lizzie Signal. Too bad, Roy. You'll have to get closer to Phoenix, I guess. Hey, how's it going, Jeff? Anyhow, like I said, Sparky's 107's live stream on Wednesday night. Give him a check out. He usually has some good content, and we all enjoy it. We all have fun watching it. Okay, more shout outs. Going to be for New Haven Rails. He's got a great little layout. He does scratch builds. He does model builds. He does op sessions on his layout. So give him a check out. Indian Head River Railroad. That's Wilmer. Give him a check out too. He's got a pretty cool little layout going on. And CSX Mad, one of my Australian buddies. You guys really got to check this guy's layout. This is the second time he's building his layout. He's got an awesome snow scene on it. So you guys go ahead and check it out. Hey, how's it two-stepping? How's it going, guy? Anyhow, from last week's Super Chats, and I really appreciate this from you guys. Sparky, Ralph Greenwood, GRE 2057, Jesse, and Ron Pisco. And now I suppose we can get my special guest in here. What do you think? You guys want to see who my special guest is? Hello, Valeria. How you doing? Greetings to all of the friends. That's very good. Oh, Sparky, you're no good. Are you reading this? Is it Nancy? Bring on the guest, please. Okay, Mr. Guest. Oh, you want to show? Oh, okay. Here's Mr. Guest right here. Can you guys see that? But where's the guy that belongs under here? Interesting, interesting. Ron Britz. Come on, Roy.
What the hell's going on in here? Hi, guys.
Hey, everybody. This is Roy Hardwick. And if you guys want to see the country via the cab of a... Okay, Sparky, that's not nice. If you guys want to see the country via the cab of a Peterbilt, check out Roy's channel. He does a lot of driving and he records all his driving. And he is right now, or in the last week or so, has gone through some awesome, awesome country. Want to explain a little bit where you've been, Roy?
Oh, just northern Arizona and southern Utah were the highlights. The big, Page, Arizona was the big river bridge over the river, the dam and everything, and just a lot of big vistas and mountain. Well, I don't know how you put hills, I guess.
Well, I was liking more of the Colorado stuff you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got you're going through the Great Divide, right?
Yeah, that's over Wolf Creek Pass. That's
yeah,
where the Great
Divide and the rock formations and all the scenery there was just.
That's where it got snowed on Monday. Was the Wolf Creek Pass.
Yeah, we did see snow going.
10,000 feet, 856 feet up.
Yep, that's right, Ron B. Mountain ranges, lots of them. I recommend his bad drive.
What?
Scrumptious says, I recommend this bad driving videos. You guys, now you gotta guys be nice because Roy actually drove all the way here.
Hey, this was 46 miles out of my route, people.
See, there you go. And
I got the clearance from the boss.
He came here just to visit me.
Yeah.
And no, actually, he came here because he wants to play on my layout. That's really why he's here. He's not admitting that, but I know that's what he wants to do.
I gotta get back into the engaged spirit so I can start working on mine again.
Yep. You mean he didn't walk? No. Roy didn't walk this time.
No, I didn't walk.
No. Does Roy know his shirt is on?
It's not backwards. It's right here. The pocket's right here, dude.
Sparky, you're being bad. I think I need to put you in a timeout.
I can't do that. I can only block them.
Now, let's see. What can I do? Can I do you, Sparky? What does it say here? Come on. Stay still.
Click. I'm supposed to be cussing.
No. All right. So anyhow, tonight, Roy is going to be my assistant, and we are going to do. Stop it, Roy. We're going to play around with one of these guys. And you guys all know what this is. This is the power supply out of a computer. And as you can see, it's got a ton and a ton of wires on it. But, then put it down. But in actuality, all we need is 5 of these wires. Let me get this straightened out here.
It's a mess, people.
Basically, the wires that you don't use, you can actually cut off or just separate them, put them in color groups, and then just tie them back.
All them.
Yeah, all of those. And these guys also. Anyhow, the wires that you're going to need for this is going to be, let me get this down here. The yellow, the orange, the red, the black, gray, and black and green. Now the blacks, as you can see now, wire bunch, there's a ton of them in there. So you can cut off as many as you want. You could also run these off of one black wire. It's the ground, and it does all accumulate inside the power supply. Anyhow, the reason why there's 3 wires on here is because there's 3 different power supplies. The yellow has 12 volts. The red has 5. Was it 5 point? I think it was just over 5 volts.
Oh yeah.
And the orange was 3.2, I believe. Anyhow, we can verify that, which we're going to do right now with my multimeter. And the gray wire is for your indication light. Now you could use, I'm using 12 volt, no resistor LEDs, so I could come off at a 12 volt line, but I just use the one that's specified for it. So without further ado, the black and green have to be together, whether you tie it together or you put a switch in it. I put a switch in it. And basically what this does is wake the computer up and tell it, okay, it's time for us to go to work. Are we on now?
On. Is that on?
Yeah, let's
on,
give it a minute. No, it's not.
There
you go.
Other way.
Now there is an on-off switch on the back of the unit.
Right there.
Yeah. So you can use that, but I put this on my fascia and I have the indicator light in case I have I'm running my LEDs and my cobalt machines off of these power supplies. Is that a short in there? Huh. All right. Now we're not on.
No, we're not on again. I got a short someplace.
Something's happening. Oh, here it is right here.
No, that's not good. Fan's still off.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, that's just a perfect example of what can happen if
it turned off again.
Make sure that switch is on in the back.
Well, it should be on the line, right?
Turn it the other way.
Yeah, see?
Unless I shorted it out again.
Live stream. Anything could happen.
Oh, man.
I think that should be on that way.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got a little technical difficulty here, which we weren't supposed to happen, but we obviously are.
There.
So, like I was saying, if you by accident short this out, just turn the system off and turn it back on again, and it should resume working. Anyhow, for what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys the voltages on these here, and these are DC voltages. And we'll go ahead and Roy will hold this up here. So we're going to take the yellow wire, which is your positive. And we're going to go to the black wire, which is the negative. Are we on? We are on, right?
Yeah. No.
Oh, the meter's not on. Middle. There you go.
That's going to be backwards, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. To us it is, but to them it's not. And that looks like 15 volts.
It says 15.47.
Okay, and that's on the yellow wire, guys. Okay, so we'll just keep this on the black, and we'll move over to the red. And on the red,
good.
We got
2.1.
2.1. What's going on here?
Oh, 5.1.
Oh.
It's backwards.
It's backwards. It looks like a 2 to us.
Yeah.
Okay, and then on the orange one, we got 3.28.
5.8.
Oh, 5.8.
Yeah, 5.8.
So now each one of these could be used for various things. You can light buildings up. All the LEDs you see in my layout back there, on both levels, actually all 2.5 levels in here are powered by this power supply, and I'm using the 12 volt system. Now, also, what I'm doing with the 12 volt system, let's see if we can get this to work. And let me flip that around. I think my gray wire came off. Sorry, guys, I'm working with a bunch of wires here. Let's go the other way. So I am using on half the layout 4.5. I think I said 4.5 strands of lights. 4.5 strands of the LED lights you see up there in the back, with 300 LEDs on each one. When I start to put the next section on of light bulbs, I noticed that they were getting dimmer. So that's why I decided to go to 2 different power supplies. So half the room is on one power supply, and the other half of the room is on another power supply. I'm going to turn this off so we don't short out again.
Did you show the light? Did you have the light on? There. Yeah, doesn't look like it shows up on screen very well.
Yeah,
it is on, people. It's on there.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's hard to see it, but it is lit.
Yeah.
And this is the indication that your power supply is on. And I have mine. I'm using red LEDs just so I know when I turn off all my LED lights. If that red light is on my fascia, I know that the power supply is still on. So I'll just go over there and hit the switch and turn it off. These are just single pole, single throw switches that you can use. I find this to be a very, very, very good unit to have and to use for your layout. The orange wire,
like Hot Rod says, mark each wire with a piece of tape.
Yeah. Well, once you start working with it, you'll know which ones go where. You can use these to light buildings, grade crossings, and anything electrical that will work on either 3, 5, or 12 volts. I think it's a great idea, and I found this out through someone else. Let me just turn it off so we don't short anything out. So, if you guys have any questions, let's get on with it. Let's see what we got here. In Ottawa, government offices replace their computers, often spend the rest of the yeah. So if you can get some of those computers and just tear it apart and pull it, these come out real easy. There's only a few screws that hold it in. So if you can pull it out and save them, I mean, my buddy George and his buddy Joe have been giving me these power supplies. So I got about 3 or 4 of them laying around the house right now. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one that I just showed you now, and I'm going to go ahead and power up the other room, because right now I'm just using a wall wart, and I found out that those don't last very long. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up one of these in the other room. So how you doing, Steve? All power supplies marked with the same. Yes, the computer companies are all within a certain standard where they have the same color wires. And like I said, this is about the fourth one that I've taken apart, and the wire colors are all the same. It's just like with decoders. The decoders have to meet certain specifications so they would work throughout the industry. Same with the computers.
Jeez.
Now,
it's a mess.
Yeah. Like I said, there is a bunch of wires on here, and you do not need all of these wires. You can save a yellow one, you can save a red one, you can save an orange one, a couple of black ones, and just cut everything else off. What I did was I just bundled them up by color, and I tied them back on top of the computer and just left the ones that I was going to.
But you could use them, right?
You could. I mean, there's nothing saying you can't, but you don't really have to. I mean, one red wire is the same as this red wire.
Okay.
And this yellow wire is the same as this yellow wire. So, I mean, they're all the same. It's all the same voltages and everything.
Well, I'm saying you could like maybe run this to a power strip, and you can run this one to a power strip.
Yeah.
And run this to a power strip.
Right.
And then have additional wires feeding off those separate power strips.
Yes, you can. You can do that. You can add power strips along the layout wherever you need it.
Make a board, put this on a board, and have all these wires going to separate terminal strips.
Yep. Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
And that's the fun thing about these computer power supplies. There's no limit. Well, there is a limit of what you can do, but for the most part, it saves a bunch of money. You don't have to go out and buy a power supply when you have this already in your house somewhere. I'm sure some of you guys have an old computer. Yeah. Also,
when you upgrade a computer, just keep the old one.
Right there.
Right there.
It gives you all the specifications that you need to know. Now, when I was watching the video on this, I was not paying attention, and shame on me for that, because I remember them saying somewhere that you can take 2 of these wires.
Oh, put them together. 2
of these wires here, and I don't remember which ones they were. I think it was the yellow. If you put them together with another yellow, you actually get 24 volts. But I don't know of anything on our hobby that uses 24 volts. 12 to 15 volts is usually maximum for our stuff.
Bigger scale.
Well, even still, your
like garden layout.
Oh, garden layout, yeah. You probably, this might not even be enough for a garden layout. But you're not using this to run the trains.
No.
You're just using this as auxiliary power.
Yeah, switches and lights.
Right.
Turnouts and lights.
Yeah. Now, also, let me see if I can do this without getting you guys too crazy. You guys see the board out there? That's going to be next week. And we're going to tease you guys with that right now. And if you guys can figure out what that is, go ahead and let's see what it is. Ventura Spur, I missed your opening live stream, which we're doing power supplies, Tom. Computer power supplies.
Right here.
And if it wasn't such a hassle, I'd take you guys into my layout and I would show you how I have it hooked up. I have a barrier strip, and I think it's 12. It's either 8 or 12 position barrier strip. And what I do is I'll run a one red and do a jumper to the next one with a red, and I'll do the same with the orange and put a jumper on the orange and the same thing with that. So I have 2 for each one of these and then 1 for the black. Like I said, the black is common. No matter which one of these that you pick, the black is common. They all join together inside the power supply.
Yeah, DC power, right? Scrumptious asked if it's AC or DC power.
This is DC power. Is it AC? Okay.
Yeah.
DC, Scrumptious model chains, fantastic. Yeah, now I don't know. I have a feeling, Scrumptious, you're going to try and use this to run your trains. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't know if there'll be enough amperage on these to run your trains. You can try. It's not going to hurt. It's 12 volts. I'm sure one of your power supplies that you use now is putting out at least 12 volts. So, any other questions? Did I already?
That didn't take long.
Did I already? I did for the super chats. I already.
You did.
I already told people.
So we're already done. We can go into the next week's show.
No, I don't want to. No, now we're just going to sit down and we're going to have some fun.
Shit. Excuse me. That didn't take long, did it?
I'm going to have to put him in timeout. If you guys have any questions, please ask the questions. If I can help you, I will. If I don't know, I won't tell you.
Scrumptious DCC is 14.
Yes.
Is it?
DCC is 14. It's AC 14 volts.
AC in and DC out, yeah.
On the computer power supply, yes. AC in, DC out. Yes, you're correct, Rodney.
Better electrician than I am.
Let's see, did I miss anybody?
Sparky, did he get it right?
Mr. X track plans.
My X track plans.
Oh, yes, I saw your stuff today, Jeff. I really did, and I appreciate the shout out too. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. I guess Sparky. Oh,
but DCC is AC. Yes.
Is AC. Okay.
Yes, you are correct. Mike Pfeiffer. What is the specific gravity?
We're no scientists, Mike. Man, I drive a truck. You think I'm a scientist? I know the weight of fuel. Fuel is 7.14 pounds.
Now, Mike, I am really, really happy to see you here because when I read your comment, you said you really don't like going into live streams. Well, here you are, and thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun to hang out with these guys. It's like our clubhouse or whatever you want to call it.
You got half a face, Vinny.
Let's see. How you doing, Lance? Welcome aboard, Mike Pfeiffer. Yeah, Mike's been around quite a while. In fact, I'll be talking to Mike here in a couple of days. I'm waiting for a gift card to come that I won, and I'm going to be speaking to Mike about some stuff.
Tom, you use it for hooking up your lights and your turnouts.
Tortoise
machines,
tortoise or cobalt machines, whatever. Yeah. I guess I should reiterate. Okay, for Tom, pilling. Orange wire is 3.3 volts. Red wire is 5 volts. Yellow wire is 12 volts, a little over 12 volts. These are all just a little bit over.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned a little earlier, there's a way you can connect one of these 3 with another one of these 3, and you'll get 24 volts. And I didn't pay attention on that part, so I can't give you the answer on that. But like I said, we're not going to use 24 volts.
Did Steve Bennett have a video on power supply?
I think he did.
Yeah, that's where I was.
A while ago.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm thinking he's the one that I saw that.
Hot Rod Ronnie. Hey, thank you, Rodney. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Rodney.
Sparky, I forgot to hook him up with a better bell.
Yeah, and who are you to tell me to go ahead and buy one of them light thingies?
That wasn't that loud the other day, and I still had my headset on, Sparky.
It said, what 2 wires go to the toggle switch? Okay. The wires that go to the toggle switch is one thing you always need to remember. It's always a green and a black that will go to the toggle switch. And this is what wakes the computer up. And it has to always be. I put a switch in there just so I can turn it on and off whenever I feel like it. Oh, is Rodney leaving already?
Well, that'd be a good one.
This doesn't sound loud enough.
Oh, I barely had the volume up.
Oh.
Here, how about this one? Hang on, people.
Mike's leaving.
Mike's leaving. Oh, hi. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike. Glad you were able to spend a little time with us. Rodney is going to find a power supply. Well, you know, it's like, I guess you can go to like maybe a Goodwill or something like that and buy a computer for $10 or $15 or whatever. I mean, the power supply is worth at least that much. You can also buy these on eBay. They come refurbished or they come new. You just have to, like I said, you'll have to look at the specs and see what the specs are that you want. But if you have a computer, free is better than paying for it. So that's what you got to do. All right, more questions. We're doing how long already? Wow, 30 minutes, 27 minutes.
27.
I can get power supplies. I have a friend who recycles. There you go, Ralph. There you go. Perfect. Maybe you can get a bunch of them and sell them off for $10 a piece. Ventura Sparrow, I'm not asking about output, but about input. You plug this power supply directly into your household 110 outlets. Yes, it's directly into your output. Let me show. It's just like the plug that's on the back of your computer. It's right here.
Yep.
It's the three-prong one. See? And that's what it looks like in there.
And the other end is 3-prong?
And the other end is grounded.
Yeah.
Is a grounded plug. All right, so 2-prong with the ground. Yes. Mr. Deltix. How you doing, Mr. Deltix? That's Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
Really? Oh, your little cheat card.
I have my little cheat until I learn everybody, yeah. Because you know I got all new guys here.
Oh, Weber's Lance?
Weber's Lance.
Okay.
Also, you guys, as you're looking at the 3 dots alongside everybody's names, if you click on that, it'll take you right to their channel, and you can subscribe to them right now, and they could do the same to you. They could, you know, go back and check yours out and subscribe to you. I've done that a couple of times, and people have done it for me a couple of times.
Scrumptious, I don't think your dad would appreciate that.
I still a power supply. No, don't do that. You'll get grounded for life. No, don't do that. Let's see. Sparky ATSF is desktop. Yes. I'm just saying. I'm glad. I'm good. Thank you. Surprise. I'm still up. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Whoa.
Here. So it's 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
There.
You across the pond?
Yep, he's across the pond. Ryan. I accidentally derailed a streetcar last week. Discovered the flanges were gone.
Flanges were gone. Off the wheels?
Really? You won't know where it went. No, Scrumptious, don't do that. We want to see you overhaul those locomotives that you do. And by the way, guys, I do have to give a special shout out to Scrumptious. He's a young guy who buys these locomotives that he doesn't know whether they run or they don't run or what condition they are. He just buys them, but he does fix them and he does get them running. So you guys need to check his channel out. Yeah, they're just gone. They fell off in my hand. The flanges on really? How could flanges fall off a wheel? That's strange. I've never seen that happen. And he is he is Canadian. Yeah, we know he's Canadian.
Who's Canadian?
Scrumptious.
Oh.
I could tell by all the CP locomotives he's buying. Big fan of Scrump. Yep. North American Chains. How you doing, Pedro? How you doing, Keith? Yeah.
Over here making faces.
I got there's people from down under,
Yeah.
and there's people from across the pond here right now.
Well, what time is it at down under?
17 hours from now. So it's 5 in the morning plus 7. So it's about 1:30. Is it about 1:30 down under there?
Well, they're all a day ahead of us.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I'm doing just great. Haven't seen any videos from you in a while. Woodland, New Jersey. The New Jersey Shore. Cool.
8:32 here.
That's where Ralph is.
Ralph, you're in the U.S.
Yeah. I'm down on the Hatch.
I know where Hatch is at. I drive through Hatch when I cut off from 25 to go down to 10.
Hey,
Mike.
you'll have to, my next order I get from you, you'll have to include a couple of Hatch chilies.
I got fuel in Hatch one night.
The Canadian car derailed. Flanges were all cracked. Are you talking about a model, Ryan? I've been a bit busy on a few weekends. So, you don't have a British accent. You talk just like a regular human being. I mean, a human kid. Sorry. No, we didn't smoke anything.
No, they won't let me send food, Mike.
Actual 30-ton streetcar.
I thought he was talking about a real streetcar.
Really? That is unbelievable. Wow. Say morning, 10:35. Yeah, it's 10:35 in Australia.
Wow.
Saturday morning? Yeah, it's Saturday morning, right.
Hey, the ice cream truck's outside.
Sorry, guys. Let's take a break. Spokane Northern. Hi, all. It's 10:33 here in
Oz?
Oz Reed. Where's Oz? Where's Oz?
I know where Oz for me is. That's in Kansas. It's what we call our home, where I'm based out of, Osborne. It's spelled O-S.
But Branch. How you doing, Dats? How's it going? That's his name.
Okay, Dats.
You see
I see.
Yeah,
it's right there. Third one down.
Right.
You can't find it.
It's actually the fourth one down. Not bad to listen to you guys. Waxing on.
Northern Australia.
You're always calling us. You're always joining us during your work time, Lance. Hope you don't get fired because of this. And so I'm heading to Indianapolis via Ohio from North Carolina.
Well, that's good. But not all of Indiana is in Eastern time zone, Tom. Southern half of Indiana along 64 fluctuates between Eastern and Pacific, or Central. Excuse me, Central and Eastern. God, I'm gonna go back to bed, people.
Yeah, and I let him sleep in this morning too.
Yeah, I slept in till noon mine time.
I didn't have the heart to wake him up.
No wet willies, Sparky. Ha ha.
Ryan, maybe be traveling to Chicago to see Juliet Rocket. To see the Juliet Rocket. Cool. When are you gonna do that? I'm thinking Lance works from home, and the wife might be the boss. No, I don't think so, Sparky. Oh God. But I'm always glad when I get friends to come by and hang out with me and shoot the shit. Oops, sorry. Maybe I should give myself a timeout. Just sub to Spokane Northern.
No, that wouldn't work because I usually set the camera up and live stream, and then I'm down here working on the train layout someplace, and you all hear me talk to myself.
Yeah, that we do. Ryan at the museum. You got it half right, Sparky. Oh, come on, man. Went to Mexico today to get more dental. Yeah, I remember you talking something about that.
You should go into Mexico?
Yeah. Goes into Mexico. And from what I understand, the doctors on there are really good. I mean, if I would have had the cash, I would have had mine done down there. Because I tell you what, even though these were done for free, they're just not right. Spokane Northern. Cheers, Ron.
Nick made it. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Where do you see Nick? Oh, right here.
Right there.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
They only see half of you. I'm taking up the full screen, right, with my big buddy. I'll be like this.
There you go. I could move over a bit.
Yeah.
See how close I can get?
No, thank you.
Did you go to Juarez, Mike? My 5 or 2 hours of dental surgery for $200.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're having some major stuff done, Mike?
Lag time.
Yeah. Actually, it's not really that bad.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Just gonna go down to Mexico and throw $200 away?
The donkey died. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ryan, might see you there. Very cool. That's the purpose of this whole live stream thing, is to get everybody together and become friends. Like Sparky was talking the other night about friendship through the YouTube community. And I have gained quite a few good friends, and one of them is sitting right there, this guy. And the other one is Sparky, and a couple of others that have visited me.
You're going to admit that on the live stream that you're friends with Sparky? Oh.
Well, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt, I think my Hershey plant
went to Mexico for some dental work.
Oh.
And came back.
Okay.
What?
Polonese, Tom? I don't know what that is. Look for the orange skirt.
T-shirt.
T-shirt, duh.
He needs glasses too.
I'm aiming to. You're aiming to do what, Nick?
See, we're not following.
Yeah, there's some communication going on here that we missed, or I missed.
Well, you're talking. I was trying to catch up, but aiming to visit.
Phone sucks. Mine does too. Mine is doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, heck, Nick, if you would have drove up to 64 and Mount Vernon, we could have saw each other, but I think you were busy.
Hi, Mitch. How's it going? I live in.
Tom lives. Tom lives in.
Yeah, and in Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
8 blocks from the Pacific Ocean. Yep, there you go. Hit my head again. You're not supposed to be hitting your head there, Lance. What's going on with that? Yeah, after we get done with this, I'm going to hand Roy a throttle, and let's see if we can crash some trains or whatever.
Where's that Northland, Ontario? I'll go put it in the Hell Canyon ravine.
Can't do that, man. Hey, man. Give you a shout out. Gave you a shout out. Very cool, Jeff. Very cool. Yeah, you did on your last video. I remember that. And you gave me a shout out too. And I appreciate that. Sydney. Oh, in Sydney, Mitch. Spokane Northern. A Washington modeler in Sydney, Australia. Am I reading that correctly?
You'll cry again if I did that. But the Loco in Hell Canyon.
I'll send you my number later, Roy, so you can let me know when you're close.
Lorenzo. Which part of Texas is Lorenzo? I've been to Laredo.
Check it out. He models Spokane, Washington, and he lives in Australia. That is very, very cool.
That'd be like Roy Smith living in Panama and modeling
Wyoming. Wyoming. Yeah. And
flip phone.
Two-step in lives in West Texas.
Scrumps has never heard of a flip phone. I can believe that.
Well, yeah. I mean, Scrumptious, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think you're between 14 and 16 years old. Am I correct on that? So
Scrumptious wouldn't know what an 8-track player was.
No, he wouldn't know what an 8-track player is.
Cassette player, VHS.
Oh, he's 17.
Oh.
Very cool. So are you a senior in high school already? You graduating this year?
90.
No. You ever drive I-90 through northern Illinois?
Sometimes. I've loaded in Portage, Indiana. I've let's see, 90 through Northern Illinois. Yeah, maybe.
You guys don't have to be shy. That super chat button down there is just waiting for somebody to hit it.
I'm supposed to keep you straight from Rodney.
Supposed to keep me straight from Rodney.
Rodney told me to keep you straight.
Okay. I didn't know I was crooked, but
I'm getting private messages from Hot Rod Rodney.
Have rotary pay for in the garage comes today. He probably doesn't know what that is. He probably doesn't know what a flip phone is, or a cassette player, or 8-track player.
He would really know what a telegraph is either.
No, well, I'll tell you something. For this kid, for his age, I mean,
he knows a lot.
He just takes stuff apart and he just goes for it, you know, and it works. And it works. And I'm shocked. I mean, he does really good work.
Really, Hot Rod? Oh, now it's Nicholas. Okay. Commodore 64. Yeah, I know what that is.
It's ringing a bell.
It's a computer. Very first computer
out.
Right,
that's right. Yeah.
That's before flip phone. There wasn't even flip phone even in anybody's head. That's even before Velcro. You didn't do nothing. My leg was vibrating. Showing.
We're all showing our age right now. I don't think you and I are too far apart, Mike. I think we're pretty close in age. And this guy here is just a baby.
I'm older than Sparky is.
That's way back. Yes, it is, Tom. Oh, you see that? I'll be 68 in June. June what, Mike?
Maybe he doesn't want to go with that depth.
Mine is June 9th. Crap. I'm probably the infant. No, I don't think so.
Nicholas is only 7, or Scrumptious is only 17, Nick. He's the infant around here.
See, Mike is on.
Oh, wait. We're all infants. We play with trains.
Yeah. Especially with this old man right here.
What? Sparky.
When I operated a computer in high school, the hard drive was on cassette tape. Wow. I'll be 33 in December. Yeah, you're not the baby here. Sorry, Nick. You can't claim that prize.
Sparky sent you something.
Sparky sent me something.
Says, I sent you something for Vinny.
I see.
You sent me something?
Ready to use it.
Oh, you did.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know it's going to be. That's too funny, Sparky. Thank you.
We'll have to keep that out. Oh. Here we go.
So you don't like my bell? Oh man, I spent the whole $5 on that.
Go to a novelty gift shop and buy a foghorn.
I'm gonna buy one of those
foghorns.
Yeah. Buy one of those. I'll blast you guys out. Maybe next week.
Old as fart, but young at heart, and ready to play with trains.
Yep, you got it. John Dilly, 59x20. Yep, that's about how I feel.
Nah, what? 10, 12, maybe.
Jeff, what is now? That is bunny, or you're supposed to be saying funny? Foghorn, yes. You got it, Lance. Where can I get one of those?
Novelty gift shop.
Or a boat shop too? Wouldn't a boat shop have one?
Oh, you want a big metal one?
No, I just want one of those little.
Go novelty shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a boat shop.
Roy, get Vinny an air horn.
Air horns are actually illegal on trucks. The ones that are actually train horns for trucks are illegal. I've been trying to get the boss to let me put one on, but nope, he won't do it. Yeah, they're like 112 decibel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Blow your eardrums out.
Yeah, it would.
Hey, maybe Zane can get a train horn. He's getting signals.
Yeah, well, I don't know where he's getting his stuff from. Yeah, I hope he's not one of those midnight auto guys, you know.
Could be. Tom's 57.
Train horn plus air
like 12,
compressor. Yeah, right. There's a guy who actually builds train horns. He builds 3-chime and 5-chime, and I forgot his name. It's almost like Nick's last name.
Don't know.
Anyhow, he builds train horns out of PVC pipe. She could send pics to you. Yeah, that would be cool. She could send pics to you. I missed something.
I don't know.
Of the area for the layout. Mitch, can you explain on that, please?
Was he having a private conversation with somebody else?
Oh, well, yeah, he might be, but I didn't see anything else going on.
3/20/57, 26 in a 10-year-old mind. Yeah, yep, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's what we all should be.
Yeah,
Scott Ting.
Yeah,
really?
You got it. That's the person.
Teague, isn't it? Teague.
Teague. Teague. Yes, it is Teague. You're right, Jesse. That's the person who builds those horns. Yeah, you see, he spelled it right here.
Yeah, Nicholas did.
Nicholas did. And he does a really great job. And he tests them outside, and it's loud.
Oh yeah, Ron. Scrumptious or Zane is the After Dark 3 Finger Shop. He sells them too. Wow.
I used to build air compressors.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Oh, okay. He sells them too. Yeah.
Scott.
See, all these guys know about these. I mean, I watched the guy once or twice, and I was pretty interested in watching how he was building these things, and all the stuff that he just gets out of PVC stuff.
Nicholas says PVC pipe too. Yeah.
Yep. But the thing is, he's got these horn-shaped ones, and I don't know where he gets those from, because he uses all the PVC tubes, to make all the headers and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then to get he's got like the end of a horn, where it flares out at the end. I don't know where he gets that from.
This is off the neighbors. I bet it would.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. So, anyhow. Yeah, you guys should, if you can find one of these computer power supplies, you'll do a world of good for your layout, especially because you have all these different voltages that come out of it. There's so many options you can do. Like I said, you can do building lights, you can do street lights, you can do whatever, whatever it takes, whatever voltage. You have it all right here. And if you can get it for free, it's a great deal. That would be cool, Mitch. So weird. All right. Think he shaped them? You think he shapes them himself? A good flaring tool?
Probably could.
That's a pretty big flaring tool, though. I mean, because they're probably about 2 or 4 inches in diameter or something. The wires that go to the LED. It's a gray wire and a black wire. Where is my LED? I hear this. Nope. No,
that's the cobalt.
It's the gray wire.
There it is.
This is gray wire and any of the black wires.
Sparky had a question. With the power supply, do you still have to use resistors for lights? No.
If I use 12-volt LEDs, which do not require a resistor, and I tried to explain that to someone else in one of my other live streams, but they said no, it's not possible. But this one that I just lit up for you guys is a 12-volt LED that does not require a resistor. You save a step.
Scrumptious.
Resistors, just use thin wire. You don't need resistors if you buy the right LEDs. And I get my LEDs from All Electronics. They are in California. They do have a website. It's allelectronics.com. I buy my wire there. I buy my switches there. I buy my LEDs there. All kinds of stuff. And they're cheap. And the service is great. Yeah, 2-day delivery, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Nick, put Mini-Me to sleep. No, Mike, the special smoke was only when I was working on the BMWs. We were always told not to let that expensive German smoke out of the control units. Where did your female co-host go? She couldn't stand to be around all these good-looking guys, so she decided to leave. Uh-oh, we're going to have a show and tell now.
Vinny made me go to the hobby store.
Yeah, I made him go to the hobby store. So anyhow, I'm going to move this stuff off the bench here. Hold on a second, so Roy can put his stuff down. We did take a ride to the hobby shop today. Oh, yeah. Here, I'll just do this.
You want that back?
No, just leave it down there. Get it later. Let's see. Before you guys sign off at night, please do a run by.
Drop.
Please do a run by with my
Sparky.
trains.
I just pulled a Sparky.
He wants me to do a run by with my trains.
We're gonna do the. So look what I guys got picked up. It's got Katie couplers on it too.
Guess how much?
Yeah.
Guess how much?
Any guesses?
Roy used to have a new train.
Roy did a Sparky. Sparky. Yeah, I did a Sparky.
Yeah, he did.
$2. Perfect.
No, this was less.
No, 2.
This one was 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was the cheaper one.
$2 on that one.
This was the cheaper one.
$27.45. No.
$2 for that thing.
$2.
How about this one? It's got Katie's on it too. That was a cheaper one. That was $1.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, like $199.95.
We got it.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Very good, Jesse. You got a good deal.
How about this one? How about this one? Co-op fertilizers.
Free for me. When did you get? Where did you get them at? Oh, we went to my local hobby shop in the Fair with Trains today. Yeah. Hold on.
He had a whole bunch of blue box kits.
That's my local hobby shop. Does a lot of mail order. So if you guys, you can freeze the camera right, freeze your video right there, and take down his number and stuff, and check him out.
Scrumptious. This was actually $10, but still, I didn't think too bad. It's all ready to run.
No. These are. I think these are all what, consignment? Were they on consignment?
Yeah.
These are all on consignment.
Yeah. This is going to be a kicker. Well, you can see the prices. This was code 83, number the number 8 right-hand turn. Price was
$27.
$34.99. I got it for $15. This was a number 5, $29.99. Got it for $15 as well.
And I kept telling him, this stuff just doesn't fit on my track. He needs to get the smaller stuff.
Picked up these because I got 2 plug ports, so I can unplug my cab, my NCC power cab, and walk down, and the trains will keep running to the next plug port.
And by the way, he bought some of his stuff from some of his NCE stuff off of my Amazon page. So if you guys need some stuff, please go to my Amazon page and check out and see what I have there. You'll be helping supporting my channel.
So that's the HO stuff. I decided to buy some N-scale turnouts too. So these were actually priced at $37.50, and I got them for, what did I say, $19.95? Yeah, $19.95. So it was not too bad. I was gonna buy 2 more, but I thought $37.50 was gonna be too much because they don't take an American Express.
Next time you guys visit Sparky, you should visit.
So
in Canada because yeah, if we ever make it up to Canada, I'm sure Sparky will take us to his local hobby shop.
Maybe I'll work on the N-scale layout when I get home Sunday.
Doesn't matter. Railroading at the moment, I only have British stock, but I look through American stuff too. Yeah, well, Mr. Deltic, there's a lot of you guys that are over all across the pond and down under that are doing American prototype railroads, and I think that's pretty cool. I just can't get used to the British locomotives. They just all look the same to me, so I can't distinguish who's who and what's what. But eventually I will. I've been watching some of you guys from across the pond. CP Train. How you doing? CPR Train. NCU, great DCC. I have their wireless and love my system. Yeah, it all depends on what you like. I had an unfortunate incident with Digitrax about a month and a half or 2 months ago, and it kind of turned me off to their products. They wouldn't warranty a couple of decoders for me because somebody gifted them to me, and they said I was a third party, and they would not warranty them.
Oh, I guess I bought the cab controller.
You bought the controllers, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I have a receipt for the controllers, so they haven't sent it back. Let's see. I'll take you to mine. Good guy.
Tight aisles.
Yeah.
Not good for a big fat guy like me, huh?
Okay, Ralph. See you in a couple of minutes. And if you are all going to NSCO convention in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, you know that.
That's up in Utah, right?
Yeah. Next year.
That's not far from here, is it?
No, it's not. We all donate to Vinny's traveling fund.
Is that drivable?
Yes, it's drivable. Salt Lake, is it, guys?
That's what Mike said, Salt Lake City. Great DCC system and choice bar. I mean, sell a lot of my NSCO rolling stock. Take you to mine. Goodbye.
10 hours.
10-hour drive?
Yep.
Mike 5 for June 17th to 24th. That's the dates. Are you going to be there, Mike? Are you going to have a display, a booth, or are you just going to be a visitor?
Me, Nick. Me, I'm talking about me, Nick.
Yes. Okay. I guess the guess was you're going to have a booth there. I wish I can go to National NSCO Convention, but I don't think I can make it. Well, I think we're in the same boat there, Tom. I don't think I can make it either.
Hey, you couldn't make it here for the live stream. What the heck? It's like we're never going to meet each other.
No booth, just always go for vacation. All right, cool. That's cool. At least you get to walk around and see what's going on. Should have two sections of the show layout done by then. Very, very cool. Very cool. I can't believe we're almost an hour into the show already.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 34 watching and 19 thumbs up. Gaffa, how you doing, Gaffa? Glad you could make it in there. Brush locals are easy. The first two numbers are the class. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. British locals, the first two numbers are the class, and the next three are the locomotive number. It's called TOPS, Total Operation Processing System. Very cool. Thank you very much, Keith. I appreciate that. How you doing, Al? Nice to see you can make it in. We're already pretty close to an hour already, but I think we'll keep this going because I think we're having a little bit of fun here today.
Hey, you know what, Sparky? It's only 14 hours to KC, Sparky.
For him?
For him.
Fun times. We donate a whole highwatt set for. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Mike. That's very, very generous of you. I like that.
Something to think about, Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky, something to think about. Meet your other brother.
It's only 1,500 kilometers. Wonder why it did that.
Northern. Thanks for the sub, Mr. Deltic. Very cool. Very cool. My hobby shop has one aisle scale. Yeah, that's about what mine has too. Just one aisle. He orders more stuff than he has in stock, basically. And I tell you, I have seen one of our constituents that's in this group right now. I have seen his stock, and it puts my hobby shop to shame. And we're talking about 2 sheds worth of stuff, and I won't mention who that is, but you guys can probably figure it out.
Cheryl Crow. One aisle of Inskill.
Yeah. 46 hours from here.
Gaffa Haynes.
Yeah,
Where's Gaffa?
I think he's down under, if I remember correctly.
You gotta travel by ship or plane.
Vince Gilstone, Closet Branch. Thank you for another great live, Vinny, Roy, and everyone. Are you leaving, Dats? If you are, thanks for joining us, and hope you had some fun today. I know I have fun when I do these. I do my business first, and then we have some fun afterwards. Already doing Springfield, St. Louis, Penn Railway Museum, and Phoenix. Well, it looks like you're out of luck. What? You coming to Phoenix? Where are you staying?
4 trips is enough this year. 4 trips.
Well, he already said Springfield.
Kansas is just on the way to Phoenix. Unless you're flying, then I can't help you out.
Well, if he walks like he did last year, then it'd be kind of out of the way.
No, not really.
Because he'd have to do a diagonal, you know.
Well, if he's already going to St. Louis, I told him already St. Louis to my house is only like 8 hours. 8 hours.
All right, Mike, I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed having you here.
Hey, it's cooler in October.
Yeah. What kind of American locos can you recommend to me? Steam and diesel. Well, I'm a diesel guy, so my favorite locomotive is an SD40. I just like them. I've always liked them. It was probably one of the first locomotives I had bought, and I think I have 6 of them on my layout.
I thought you liked 38s.
No, I like
okay.
SD40s first, SD78s is second.
Oh, well, I knew the 78s, yeah.
Sorry, I don't get into your live stream time zone thing. Well, okay, so maybe you could one of these days get to it, Gaffa.
Well, like Sparky just asked me, he says, why is there always a bunch of people that show up at the end? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we should just do this later. Maybe you should do yours an hour later, and I should do mine an hour later.
It would help me because maybe I would be stopped because I'm usually driving at this time.
But 9 o'clock, to me, seems like people, the younger crowd, anyhow, would be starting to get ready to go out and, have fun, party with their friends and stuff. So I think 9 o'clock would be just a little bit too late.
Actually, that's not true. Younger people start drinking at home at 9 o'clock. Then they go hit the bars 2 hours later after they're drunk because it's too expensive to drink at the bar.
Right. I know. I went through that.
Sparky's mad at Ralph.
Wait.
Ralph said that at the bottom.
It's 10:30 here on Saturday. Yeah, that's what we thought.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Mr.
I don't know. The only 2 steam Mr. Deltics, and that is Thomas. The only steam locomotives that I would actually buy and have on my layout would be a big boy, which is a 4884 wheel configuration, or a Challenger, which is a 4664 wheel configuration. Those are the only 2 I would probably buy and have on my layout. Anything else, I'm not really into steam. Diesel is my thing.
Ooh, cab forward, the 210 or 210-4.
That's cab forward.
Yeah.
See, I don't follow steam, so I'm not up on it.
Well, I'm not a steam guy either, but I just like that because it's got multi wheels, just like multi wheels and trailers.
Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Thomas, you do know about the big boy then, huh? It's I think Union Pacific was the only one that had that model. Am I right?
That's all they had. Yeah, they did the big boy and the Challenger.
Yeah, and the SP did the cab forward.
I think a few other people did cab forward. Allegheny had a cab forward, I think.
As in live stream, because we get to watch the morning mate. Watch it in the morning mate. Now, Mr. Tom Pilling wants me to run a train by, and I don't know if I can do that because my track is not really set up to do a run by. But I guess I can. I can go back in the other room and get a couple of my locomotives. No,
those don't work.
Yeah, they work, but they're not running as very well.
Oh.
Give me a few minutes, guys, and I'll set up a train that I could run by here.
Thought we were gonna hook me up with the
yeah, but my camera won't make it up there.
Oh,
not the you're gonna do the tank train.
Yeah, I can run it down.
It's gonna be hard to see. You could run low up there.
It's gonna run across the Hell Canyon.
Yeah. Let's see. I still have to go in there and get my.
Still have to go get the controller.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a controller. I'll be right back, guys.
What are these?
Well, you know, I don't want you to do that. You know why?
Don't those look nice? Don't those look really great? What?
Because I want to record that tank train going down.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Wonder who did these? Who did those, guys? Don't those look really good? That's what a truck driver can do when he puts his mind to it. $2666. Who did that one, Nick? 2666. Oh, hush up, Sparky. I'm still mad at you for that. My cars and loco didn't make you cry like the Ontario Northland loco that Sparky gave you.
This is going to be a short run by only because I'm not ready for this. So you guys will just have to bear with it.
Over in Victoria. Okay. Cheryl wants the 4449. Yeah, I love you too, Sparky.
Hey. Watch the love stuff. This is a family channel.
Yes, it is. Why can't we show the love we have between each other? Scrumptious asked, does anyone make N-scale locomotives with 5-pole motors?
They're all 5-pole.
He says they're all 5-pole. Oh, Lance likes your shirt. More power? Yeah, I like that too when I saw him walking into the Trains hobby store. Oops. Hey, that was your gravel ballast maker, wasn't it? Oh no.
It's my nose. It's my nose blower.
Paper, toilet paper.
All right, let's see if we can get something running here. If I can get my camera up.
Ralphie does too love me.
Come on, is that not going to show here? Of course not. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see if I can zoom this in. If this works here. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to set this up for us. Nope, it's being used already, so I can't do it. All right. Anyhow, this is for you, Mr. Tom Pilling. Push it hard.
No, it's on the curve.
Adding another car on, fellas.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, Tom. Don't go anywhere. I'm doing this for you.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Thought you figured that out.
I don't know why that happens, but the 9 beeps, I don't get the 9 beeps anymore. All right, you know what? We'll go forwards and we'll go backwards. This locomotive happens to have a lot of momentum on it, so.
Oh, he saw. He said, love it, guys. Thanks. Melbourne is generally hoping to pop up to the snow field on day trips so daughter can play in the snow. We only hear about it over here, then Great Ocean Road on return trip.
Who are you reading?
Gaffa.
Oh, Gaffa.
Nicholas, C&O in Virginia was the only 2 railroads I know owned any. Super powerful steamers had more pull than the big boy. He says the 2666 had more pull than the big boys.
The Challenger? No, that's not a Challenger. 266.
No, he said it was C&O in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
2666.
Okay. Well, Tom, I hope you appreciate that. And next time, maybe I'll be a little bit more set up where I can actually run a train around the entire, just let it go and run around. But that's going to require me to get this lower level hooked back up so it can run.
Yeah, Scrumptious asked that. How come there's blue wrenches beside Tom and Andrew and Gaffa, but their names aren't highlighted? Are they temporary mods?
Where do you see that?
Right there.
Oh, I never
He's a moderator, but his name's not highlighted like Sparky and mine and Ralph's.
Why? I never gave these guys moderators jobs. And Andrew.
But see, down here it's not.
Huh? That's weird.
Tom, you got a blue wrench beside your handle, but the next
remove, put timeout, add moderator. It doesn't see, so he's not a moderator. If it says to add it, he's not.
But why is it there at that one and then down here it's not?
I don't know.
And then Gaffa hates. See, someone's putting the blue. I don't know. We've got issues here. YouTube's messing with us.
Yeah, they're making people moderators that I do not appoint moderators.
Anyway, so yes, it was great. Yeah, it was. It's the CHNNELS steam locomotives at the CNO.
2666.
Yeah, by Lima Locomotive Works.
Oh.
Okay.
On a trailing truck is 6?
No, it's
or all those drive wheels.
Those are all drives.
Wow. Hey, Andrew, I'm sorry I missed you. Glad to see you can make it in here. That's why I don't use YouTube for anything, just to see you.
So he said he had, oh, where was it? Was it Andrew? I have to scroll up maybe. I think he gets the notices late.
Oh, Andrew does?
Uh-huh. I think that's where I read that.
Well, I set him up. If you guys want me to set him up for earlier.
There, right there. I'll go up a little bit more. I keep getting these live stream notifications late.
Huh. Are you, Andrew, are you here in the States?
Zoom down, or roll, scroll down again.
Got for temporary
moderator.
Cool. Really?
He didn't.
I didn't appoint you guys for to be moderators.
Even temporary.
Even temporary. I have Roy is one, Sparky is one, and Ralph is one.
Nancy?
And Nancy, which is not going to be soon if she ever shows up. Martin, how you doing, Martin? Good morning? No, it's evening here. I'm sorry.
What makes an approved user? You got to be his brother. And Ralph is his plastic fix.
Ralph is. Let me see if I can get the title correct. I don't even remember the title now.
I'm sure Ralph knows it.
Yeah, Ralph, tell us what your title is because I totally forgot. On the Jacs cement plant, you are the vice president of logistics, parts logistics,
or material logistics.
Material logistics. So, tell us your title there, Ralphie. Hello, a joke, meaning not a moderator here. Oh, you're at the state.
Second coffee.
I say it. Yeah, we
Vice
have
president of parts and logistics.
There you go. I've had an appear in with Martin.
Mm-hmm.
He's down in Australia with Glenn, and there was one other person that it was fun. We sat and chat here, all 4 of us, and it could actually
hear Skype.
No, it wasn't Skype. It's called appear in.
Oh,
and it's like a hangout.
Mm.
It's the same thing where your face goes up there and you can actually talk, not typing. You talk.
Oh yeah, that's what we did with Sparky and Google Hangouts.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
The same thing.
Speaking of Hangouts, Sparky, what time is your Hangout going to be tomorrow?
I said 2 Eastern. Let's see.
Anybody remember what happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Walter's Model Railroading Company made a kit called Hoffa Cement. Yeah, I used to have that kit. No, nobody knows whatever happened to Mr. Jimmy Hoffa.
It's 94 in Phoenix right now.
CEO of Nick's Lawn Care and Landscaping here. All right. I'm from Woodlawn. I'm from Woodburn. Defiance, Ohio, but work out of Defiance, Ohio. Model Railway, one more from me before I go to bed. All right, Thomas. Model Railway, if you look up the English Electric DPI 1 Deltic is what I style. Is what style from American locals.
Whoops, sorry.
What was that?
You.
Appearing works better than Google Hangouts. Better quality vid and sound. You can handle more people. Same system as YouTube Model Railroad builders. Yep. 63 degrees in Oxnard.
See, I got online to see if I'm not subscribed to Mr. Deltic's Monoroes.
Well, you need to do that.
And
are you?
Oh, he's what, foreigner?
Martin?
The UK or down under?
UK.
UK?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. I got a couple of UK friends.
We got to go worldwide, dude. Come on.
I might as well.
We
only got 243. I'll help you out. I get Mr. Deltic. What is his name?
Mr. Deltic.
Deltic. Okay. Yeah. I just subscribed to you.
There you go, Mr. Deltic. Thomas?
Anyone else here that
I sub everyone. All right, Nicholas. That's the way I like to hear it. Mini Transportation Australia, specializing in N-scale. Yeah, there you go, Gaffa. Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Yep. I have watched a couple of Mr. Deltic's videos, and he's got some pretty good stuff going on.
I am sorry. I'm probably about, I think I looked, I'm like 500 videos behind and watching videos.
Me too. I got like 200 videos stashed up in my inbox right now that I need to watch. I'm trying to catch up. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome, Thomas. Andrew Woman training a new guy for locomotive engineer's license. Very cool. Roy, Roy, are you sub to me? That's GRE 2057.
Yeah, I am.
How about Martin 1107?
Maybe not, but I found one. Al Mar Jr. He made a comment earlier. What's up, Vinny? I think we all missed it.
I think we missed it too.
Yeah, but I'm not subscribed to him. I usually try to subscribe to people that have their about section filled out so I know what's going on. But he only has 11 subscribers. I'll go ahead.
Who's that?
Al Mar Jr. He knows you. He called you Vinny.
Al Mar. I probably know him. I missed him on here.
He's got American Lines Inc. on his
Ralph,
logo.
No, I don't. I'm behind. I'm watching Roy's videos, but catch up. Well, like I mentioned early on in this live stream, if you guys want to see the country, from pretty much the driver's seat or the passenger seat in the Peterbilt.
No, the camera's set up right in the middle of the dash. It's just left of the center of the. I have a split window for my windshield, so just left of the center. And I try to shoot straight down the hood if possible. If you see it move around, that's my ghost moving it around and stuff. My hands are both hands are on the wheel.
Yeah, Elmar Jr. You do, but it's been a while. Okay.
Oh, you. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Al. Well, I subscribed to you just now, Elmar Jr.
And Scrumptious. Vinny, how do you keep track of everyone? Well, that's
He's
a good
got
question.
A cheat sheet.
The people that are new to me are right here. But the people that have been with me for a while, once you are here a couple of times and I get used to seeing your name and your YouTube username, I associate it with your real name, and that's how I keep track. And so when people start talking to me, I have to look on my cheat sheet if I don't know them already, and that's how I keep track. Let's see. I have to watch the replay when I get home. Okay, yeah. I had some success with the N-scale sound install. Okay, yeah, I was watching that one. Actually, the Katos are probably the easiest ones to do, as far as I know. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's just to pop it out and pop it in, pop the old light board out and pop the new decoder in.
I just remembered I bought a Digitrax DCC 1DZ DS 126 decoder.
Right.
I might record that. Me installing my decoder into my case, Kansas City Southern Loco 78 SD78.
What brand is that?
What? The Digitrax.
No, the locomotive.
Fox Valley.
Okay.
We popped the top off and we.
Yeah, I remember we looked at it.
Yeah,
that was almost a year ago.
Yeah, I know. So I might record that.
I did get some.
I might do a live stream. Hey,
it's
live stream.
Man, worse than nightmare.
How's that? I'll do a live stream Sunday, maybe, of me doing that if I feel up to it. It's either that or Sunday night I'll do another little recording session of my pony working in the dark. How's that? I didn't do it last week like I told a few other people. I was a bit tired and I got kind of drunk. We had a death in the family. One of the kitty cats went.
Andrew Woman, I did get some news today. That is man's worst nightmare. Okay, you want to elaborate on that? Hey, Stu, how's it going? Guys, that's another person you need to check out. His layout is Teddy Bear 11.
I just saw that.
He's got a fantastic layout. In fact, he just did a 90-car train with, I think, 7 or 9 locomotives. Correct me, Stu, if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Really? 1,500 subscribers? Really, dude?
Who? Stu, Teddy Bear?
Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
There, you got one more. What?
Ballerina, I thought you were going to set your alarm clock so you could stay up.
Oh. 3:21 a.m. Wow.
Where?
Ballerina.
Oh, yeah, New York and Italy. That's okay. You could always watch this tomorrow when it's on the replay, so you know what's going on.
Martin, a little bit of grinding occurred on the catalyst. He said he used to fit the microselect.
Teddy Bear.
I think I'm just putting a straight decoder in. I don't have.
No, I think you just that's the DZ 126. That's just a straight decoder.
Yeah, that's just a straight decoder.
Yeah. 9 locals and about 80 cars. Okay.
Night, Tom.
Tom's leaving?
Yep.
Where is it? I missed that one too. Dang.
Just above Teddy Bear.
Oh.
ATS.
Okay, I got it. All right, Tom. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed the fun tonight. We're at 1 hour and 21 minutes already, guys. Andrew Woman, I found out that I had a kid 10 years ago from a woman that totally I forgot. Oh God, dang.
That was one wild night. If you drank that much, you forgot you were with a woman.
And I now have 3 kids, 2 from my wife and 1 from another. Wow, dude. That's that's news that you really wouldn't want to hear. That you have a kid floating around someplace else. Let's see, Roy and Vinny, I have to have 1 Lionel 3-rail O-scale engine that is 60 years old. Wow. Jesse, did you get the email that I sent you today? I just cannot do what you want for $10. There's no way. Wants me to build a 1-room schoolhouse. Jesse does.
You can't do that for $10?
$10, including the shipping?
Oh, not for shipping. No way.
No, not $10. The material is going to cost more than $10.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes.
One little sheet. How big?
It's O scale.
Oh, O scale.
It's 1/48.
Okay.
Oh, 1/48.
Well, how big a room? 10 by 10?
How big is your room, Jesse? It's got a pretty decent size.
Sparky's coming.
Not wasted.
Jesus, Sparky. You've been drinking, Sparky. Oh, that's right. You were off today. You have all day to been drinking. Put the LeBlats down. Put the liquor down.
You guys are too funny. John Dilly, Sparky. Yeah. Okay, Nick. See you in a couple of minutes.
No beer.
No beer here. Well, he said in his live stream that the beer didn't taste good to him because it was cold.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Not for a month. Well, you've been sick for a month.
Yeah, it's been sick. Actually, Vinny, Vinny build it in HO. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's still whether it's O or HO, the material is still what's going to cost, and I still have to charge you for my labor to do it because it's going to take me a few hours on one day and a few hours on another day. It's not an easy build as you might think it is. I'll show you a picture when we get off of here.
So 100. You charge $100 an hour, right?
No, just a new locomotive, a 6-pack of 10 cars, KCS hoppers.
Yeah, since I'm not building my N scale, he wants my hoppers. Not.
Sparky needs some Cooper's Bale, a beer, and pale ale. This will take me some time to process.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. I mean, I know I have 4, and that's the only 4 I know of.
Martin's setting up a consistent VR locals for filming. 17 T-class locals with 1 GY.
Sparky need a couple of pints of
Kilkenny.
Kilkenny?
I don't know.
Is that a beer?
Yeah, I think it.
Is that a beer, Martin?
It's probably one of those. Is he down under?
Yeah, he's down under.
Yeah, it's a microbrewery or Australian beer. Oh, Vinny's drinking coffee. Hey, watch the toes. Already hit your
Well, I mean,
wheel.
this is my live stream, and you're taking up the whole damn screen.
I'm clear over here. You're the one that's not in the picture.
Irish beer, Australian beer is like Sparky, you shouldn't say that with Australian people here, man. You might have some people knocking at your door here.
Sparky says, "Send me all the drinks you guys want. I'll drink them on Wednesday." Hey,
Sparky needs a Molson.
I grew up on Foster's and Big Mouth Mickeys.
Wow, in Quebec you could drink at 18. Wow.
What? We're all over 18, except for scrumptious.
No, but here in the States it's 21 before you can drink.
Unless you're in the military, then you can drink on base.
On base.
At 16.
On base, but you cannot go into a bar in the street.
No, but yeah. America law is screwed.
I think
at 16, if with your parents' permission, you could go into the military and shoot and kill people and drink beer, but you can't do it in real life off the base.
Well, the wife handed me
okay, so this isn't my live stream. I'm not going to start ranting and raving.
Yeah, don't do that, please. I like to have my people come in and visit me.
What? I have people come in and visit
me. But I think
we've been losing it.
I'm losing people here.
Yeah. It's an hour and a half.
Almost an hour and a half, yeah. Martin, I don't know why are we doing that? How do we get up there?
Foster's Brewing Company in Australia owns Meridian Winery in Paso Robles, California. I've been in the barrel room of that winery. Well, yeah, believe it or not, Corona is actually produced in America. Yeah. Mexican Corona beer is produced in America. Chicago, I think, or someplace.
Let's see. Andrew Woman, your wife, and your poor thing. Yeah, Andrew, I think if she knows, you better have some really good excuses to tell her. Well, how old is this child?
Well, if that was 10 years ago, at least 10?
Well, at least 10, yeah, I'm thinking at least 10.
Longer than Sparky's life, so.
Cerveza Maspina. Oh, you drink some Mexican beer, huh, Stu?
That's Stu. Hey, I used to, when I lived down here going to school, I drank some Mexican beer, like Chihuahua or something.
No Aussies drink Fosters. That's why they ship it overseas. I don't like going too much to, okay. See. Yeah. A Mexican Australian. Okay.
Oh, she's actually 10. Oh.
Where do you see that?
Last one.
Oh, last one. Say it again, man. Don't hear it at all. She's actually 10 years old. All right. Si, senor.
Sparky, you go longer than an hour. That's what she told me.
Now, be nice. Be nice.
He went over an hour Wednesday. Yeah, it wasn't an hour and a half, but
Sparky. The local beer in Queensland is called 4X. This is because it you guys are too funny. All right, well, we're at an hour and 28 and 48 seconds. So I think we'll let this go for about maybe another 7 or 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes max, and then we're going to call it good. I'm really having fun, and I hope you guys got something out of the main subject of this live show tonight. If you guys can find a computer power supply, grab it. And it's easy to test out, just like I showed you here with the multimeter. It's called that because you can't see.
No, I'm not. You all can read what he wrote.
Now, Stu, this is a family channel, so keep the language down, okay?
You didn't miss much, Nicholas.
Yeah, really. We're just talking about different beers. I have to tell you the rest of the story.
You can do
next
that.
time, guys. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. Subject tonight was beer.
It turned into beer.
It turned into beer, but that's not what it started out as.
Oh, man, this was fun.
Queenslanders can spell beer. Yeah, spell it B-E-R-E.
All right.
Out of here. All right, Andrew, it was good having you here. Hope you had some fun, and hopefully I'll see you next time. And take a look at some of my videos, because I don't ever see any comments from you. Do you watch any of my videos? Anyhow, yeah, drink beer and then hook up with the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Scrumptious trains. Bye.
Sparky would hook all 3 wires up and get 36 volts.
Yeah. Let's see, Andrew, woman. I will, man. No, I haven't yet. Well, then start watching my videos. You'll like them. I do op sessions and I do builds. Op run sessions and scratch builds I do on my channel, so you just might like it.
Parallel, it's only 32 volts.
Oh God. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. The name is actually highlighted.
Yeah, but the other ones are.
Okay, John, thanks for coming in. Glad you were able to catch a lot more of the show this time. Mitchell's Alley, Stanmore, Crap 2, Indian Valley, nice lands. Later.
Everyone's saying good night.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you? Teddy Bear was who?
Stu.
Stu.
Yes.
And we also have Stu Structures as Stu.
Yeah, no, Stu Structure is actually Mark.
Oh,
his name is Mark. His name is Mark Stewart.
Stewart, and he used Stewart Structures.
He uses Stewart Structures because
he said he's working on 4 old Blue Box SD 40-2s.
Yeah.
Oh, we're way up behind, aren't we? Wow.
Now I'm down. Okay, I'm all the way down. Night American trains. Oh, he's leaving too? Okay.
Somehow we're clear up there. And then
yeah, he's right here. North American train. Okay, Pedro, thanks for coming in. Hope to see you next week again. Since you are mod now, you'll have to work to do it.
Sparky said, Ralph, try to be on next time Wednesday. Oh, yes, YouTube on?
Before I forget, I have to do this again. Sparky. A lot of fun. He does a couple of different what do I want to call it? Presentations.
Different categories.
Yeah, different categories, and we also have fun on his live stream also. So 7 o'clock Wednesday evening Eastern Standard Time. Tune into Sparky's live stream. Ciao. Stay still, damn it. Okay, Valerie. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming in.
What's it say?
I don't know. A tutte ciao. I think she says all. Tutte is all, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So she's saying ciao tutte, which means all, and then me.
We're getting an Italian lesson.
MS. Tell me if I'm right, Valeria. Tutte means everybody, correct? If I can remember my mom and grandma's conversations back and forth. Oh, Sparky.
He thinks he learned something.
Okay, Sparky. Thanks a lot for coming in. Talk to you later. And too bad you don't like my dang bell. Love the bell. Thank you. Some people just don't like my bell.
Sounds like a ring bell for service.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called a call bell.
Yeah.
Is what they call it.
All right.
Good night, Valerie.
Good night, all.
All right, guys. It was fun having you guys here. We're at 1 hour and 34 minutes. We're going to cut this short. Well, we're not going to cut it short. We're just going to call it the end for now. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Not all road. Keep the rubber on the road. Will do.
All right. All right, guys. Give you one more minute to say your goodbyes, and we'll call it good. No problem, Scrumptious. Good night, Gaffer, Keith, Wilmer, Stu. How do I remember everybody's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm still learning.
CSX Rensville has been with me for a long time. Goff has been with me for a long time. Wilmer, he's new, but I kind of know his name by now.
Wilmer.
Okay.
Teddy is Stu.
And this is Jesse.
Jesse. Okay.
And Billy shows up at the last minute. Billy, were you here all night? If you were, I didn't see you.
Is that bald 88?
Yeah.
Or 8 Bill. Oh,
Bill Ball 88.
Bald 8 Bill.
Okay, Ron. Ron B, I'll talk to you later.
Tank train's up above, up in Asheville, Sparky. Vinny wanted to record it. They'll be on later.
Well, not
Maybe.
later. I have some other stuff that's going to be on before that.
Okay, it's going to be on a month from now.
See you soon. All right, Valerie. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming in.
All right.
And we'll be looking for a video. We'll talk to you guys later. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Adios, guys.
There.